Welcome to Five Formations. It's myself, Culture Cams. I'm joined today by none other than, of course, Rio Ferdinand. How are you, man?
How you doing, man? You good?
All good, all good. Looking forward to this one, actually, because we're going to be looking into the future, actually. England 11. What would your England 11 be if the World Cup, let's say, was tomorrow, as it stands right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
No,
it's not
hard,
easy.
man.
It's not easy.
Well, Pickford picks himself. He's never let England down.
Yeah. No, Ramsdale, maybe?
No.
Pushing him?
No. Ramsdale is pushing, but he's not. You have to go with, listen, he has been in really good form this season. I watched him live against Liverpool. If he doesn't play, Everton get beat. And again, with England, you've got to look at his history with England. He's been brilliant.
It's true.
And he's still playing and he's in form now. So for me, Jordan Pickford is a shoo-in in this team. He's probably, him and Harry Kane are probably the two definite certs in this team for me.
So you went with a three at the back, the wing backs, two in midfield, one behind and two up front.
Yeah.
Kind of similarly to what Gareth Southgate plays, it's just so maybe he has like a three.
Yeah. The reason why is because I don't think there's two centre-backs as a pairing that are good enough yet to get us through.
That's a big statement, man.
No, like who are you going to play? Tell me who you played centre half. There's two centre backs.
Yeah, I'm going John Stones. I think he's England's best centre half.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
John Stones is great, and Maguire doesn't really let England down, innit?
Yeah, but he's not playing for United.
It's
You're going to
true.
take someone who's not playing for United for his
true.
club team to the World Cup and play. I think Gareth will, but I wouldn't. Because I've been in squads where I know players come in through injury or through lack of form, but they're going in based on their form for their country previously.
Yeah.
And it doesn't always work out. They ain't the same player. But listen,
I
Harry
hear that.
Maguire could change that if he does come in and play. But if someone's not, I know as a player, if I'm not playing week in, week out, and you say come and play in a massive game under the microscope, hard work to do that, man.
All right, let's go with your right side centre half. Who you putting over there?
I'm putting.
It can only really be one man in this formation.
Kyle Walker.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be Kyle Walker in this formation. I mean, I think he's so key to what England do. Like, that's the only honestly, the only reason I could potentially go for a three in my team if I was doing it is because of Kyle Walker. Like, his recovery runs has saved England.
He saved that back line. And I saw he was drawing gasps.
Yeah.
How quick, when England were playing around here and someone would go through and all of a sudden out of the picture, he just comes in, sweeps up.
Yep.
So he's vital. He's the security blanket for the whole back three.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. All right, cool. We'll go to the...
John Stones.
in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah? John Stones in the middle, bringing it out from the back.
Who would you put in the middle?
You see, I think Maguire's gonna have to go in the middle, Rio. No. I think Maguire. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Maguire as a player. However, I know with Gareth Southgate and the way England set themselves up, Harry Maguire is meant to be that kind of general for him, and John Stones is maybe seen a little bit as that kind of like B-side kind of centre half. So I'm thinking maybe he might go Harry Maguire around in the centre. No. You don't think so?
No, I'm not.
You're not even going Harry Maguire in the team, are you?
No, he's not. He won't get in my team because he's not playing, man.
Oh, fair enough. All right, cool.
And
so
he's
we're
been
going
out
John
of form
Stones.
for so long.
That's true. Yeah, a really bad.
My left side centre half is Fikayo Tomori.
Okay.
I think he deserves a chance. I think you go to another country, and we all see players come to this country and struggle, and it's difficult. He's gone there one Serie A.
Learned the language quick as well.
Their best defender, learned language. He deserves a chance at least to go in there and perform. And that's, again, another element of pace.
Do you think Chelsea made a mistake letting him go?
I think with the players that they had there, no, he's not going to want to sit around and wait. He'd about to wait 2 years to get a chance now and still not be definite in terms of playing. Yeah. So he wouldn't be sitting here in contention now if he stood at Chelsea, probably, because Rudiger was playing that left-hand side. Yeah. Thiago Silva. He might have had a chance playing on the right-hand side with Tuchel maybe, but that's all if, buts and maybes. We don't do them on this show.
Cool. We'll go to the we will go to the left side fullback. So if you guys don't know, off camera, I said the two options that I would go for left back, Luke Shaw and Ben Chilwell. Rio said neither of them. Who you going left fullback? Wing back.
Saka.
Okay. Listen. Okay. Listen.
What?
I have told people.
Talk to me.
I have told people for a long time. I've told people for a long time. I think Saka is an amazing left wing back, and people seem to think that it means that I'm saying he can't play right winger. But I think when he plays left wing back, he's such a threat every time. I think it was 10 assists in his first season at Arsenal playing left back.
Right.
And with his direct running, I think it's so key. So I actually want you to go into that one because
and also, listen,
that's actually interesting.
I was brought up under Glenn Hoddle, and one of the things that he always said to me, he said his wing backs would all. I'll start here. The two wide centre halves always have to be comfortable to go out here and defend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle Walker's a right can do that. Both of them can do that, right? And one of your wing backs should be a winger. If you can have that, then you've got a good balance, right? And I think Tomori would be able to sit there and just be able to just like chill, take care of that side, not a problem. But Saka, being a wing back, I wouldn't give him as many defensive duties.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, when you're defending, and when we've got the ball at times and we're defending, it could come like that, yeah? And then when we're defending, it might go into a back four and he can slip inside. Yeah?
He's capable as well.
Of doing that. So we've seen that there's so many ways you can utilise him that he doesn't have to be back here. You never want him to be back here. I'd rather him be in there and create another body in midfield. So and he's comfortable doing that higher up the pitch. So Saka, 100%.
But some people though have said that he was arguably one of England's best players in the Euros at right wing.
Yeah, so but I'm not playing with a winger.
Fair enough.
I need security here.
All right, cool. But does that not maybe a little bit inexperienced as well? Tomori, Saka left hand side.
He's played in the tournament. He's experienced.
Yeah, maybe you could say that, but I still think he's a bit young and stuff. You know what I'm trying to say? In that position,
you're one of them. He's ageist, isn't he? He's ageist.
Look at that.
I'm giving kids the chance.
If it was my team, yeah, you guys will see just pure youth. So I don't want to go there. Right wing back.
This is a
big one. This is a big one.
Difficult. And we're going now, where we are right now, Reece James is ahead of Trent.
If in their best form, who would you go?
Oh, man.
At right wing back. Don't want no cop-outs with the right now, in their best form, who are you going right there, right wing back? I know who I'm going.
I look at who I would, if I'm a winger, who I don't want to play against more out of the two of them, it'd be Reece.
Yeah,
because I think physically, and so he can match people physically, defensively, and he's going forward is ridiculous. Trent's passing, I would say, arguably is better.
Yeah, I agree.
Over varying distances, but I think Reece will score more goals.
Yeah, because his timing in getting into the boxes.
Yeah, he's in there so much.
Yeah,
he's in there. So he would patrol that whole area on his own. But Trent as well, I think you could play Trent there and he'd run it as well. And both of them can do that as well. Again, if it comes to a situation where you've got three at the back and it rolls a certain way, where you could also almost have these guys in here and create the extra bodies because they're so comfortable at doing that, which gives us an extra string to our bow.
But the thing is, I think with Reece James as well, he actually plays in this formation at club level. Trent doesn't actually play it, and
that's the one thing. You're so right.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I forgot on my notes. I had that he plays this position week in, week out. Trent plays more from the right back area, coming onto things. He's happy to receive the ball up here or there. So
yeah. Centre midfield is a bit of an interesting one because I remember last time when we had a conversation, I said no Jordan Henderson. I got battered, but I'll be surprised if you have Jordan Henderson.
We're 18 months or so on now. Isn't it?
Nah, I'm petty. I remember these things. Who are we going centre mid? Maybe like a sitter in this kind of role.
Declan Rice.
Is that shoe-in?
Standard straight away. You got to look at the others. Jordan Henderson, injuries beginning of the season so far. Calvin Phillips, injuries and hasn't played. Declan, mad form last season. This guy, I don't know where his ceiling is yet. That's the interesting thing for me when I'm talking about Declan Rice. When people ask me about how good he is, and I love talking about him because I think he's a great kid. He wants to learn. He's a sponge. I always say the same things because I don't change about him. But where is his ceiling? I don't know, because every season he's bringing something new.
Yeah.
So and how long he can do that for, and how long he can raise his game like that, will remain to be seen.
Do you think there's a possibility that, he's every single season he's linked with a move. He's linked with moves. There a possibility. I mean, I don't know if you face something like this in your career, but maybe you start to kind of want that move, and maybe your performances, how you were going from up and up and up, can you kind of stagnate when
I was
when
exactly the
there's
same
links?
as him. I was linked to clubs all the time, and don't forget the window. We didn't have a window then, so it was consistent. I was linked to teams exactly the way he's being linked.
Did it affect you?
Not really. I loved it. It's nice for your ego, and he'll be the same. But I know for a fact he'll be coming to England, and he'll be looking at Mason Mount, his mate. He'll be looking at Reece James. He'll be looking at Phil Foden. He'll be looking at these Jack Grealish, and they've got trophies, man. They've got medals.
Yeah.
That's why you play the game.
Yep.
So that's all he'll be thinking. He want to give his best time, and he never want to give a right amount of time to West Ham because he's a respectful guy. But there's going to be a part of him that says, "Well, I need this time ticking."
Yeah. Nah, I fully agree with the Declan Rice one. Who are you going next?
Bellingham.
Declan Rice. Bellingham, yeah?
No
Straight
hesitation.
in. Yeah?
Bellingham.
You think he's ready?
Yes.
Yeah?
And he's doing that. He's doing that.
I think the thing is Southgate. I mean, this is your team by the end of the day. This is your team. But
I do not want this.
But that's exactly what I was going to say. That is what's going to happen, though, Rio.
It has to be
that is
either
what's
like
going to
this,
happen.
or it has to be like that. I do not want to see them like this. If they're like that, we're dead.
This is a school of Hoddle, you know. We're in this school of Gareth Southgate.
I need that because Declan can do it. Declan can do that. We've seen for West Ham in Premier League and Europa League that he can go up and down and be effective.
Yeah.
I don't want a team to go, oh, he's always going to sit there and you know where we are.
Yeah.
I want him to be able to do dovetail like that. When it comes sometimes, there's going to be a time we have to be like that and going to be deep or whatever like this. But I don't want it to be where we're just sat there and we're methodical and teams can see us from a distance and just easily pick us off.
I think that's what cost us. I think that is what cost England in the final, honestly. I think that really cost it.
This position is one of my most difficult.
Yeah, I want to know.
This one and this one.
Who are you going in the number 10 role that will drop into maybe a 3-man midfield when necessary? Who is that going to be in that one?
It could be like this. We could end up like this at times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we play with that box in there a little bit. Yeah. But at times...
Fluidity, seeing this, guys.
But at times it's like this, depends on the opponent. But we'll leave it like this for a minute. This is my most difficult position. I've got 3 players who could play there.
Who's the 3 in contention?
Phil Foden.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
Mason Mount.
Yeah.
They're my 3 players that could potentially play in that position.
Who gets the nod? I mean, Jack Grealish has been playing off the left for City. Phil Foden playing off the right and left for City. And Mason Mount, he's been playing off the right as well. So none of them are actually really occupying this role at club level at the moment. We'll see where Mason Mount plays under Potter, but at the moment, none of them are actually playing in this role. They're all capable, of course. So who gets the nod?
Just to say as well, sometimes when we're, again, the ability to change it, and I would do this, if I didn't need someone who needed to be specialised in being able to sit and we're going to be on the front foot the whole game, sometimes I might even take Declan out and put Mason Mount there.
Okay.
I spoke to Mason Mount the other day interviewing him and he said that's where he likes playing.
Number 8. I tweet it all the time.
He likes playing there. That's where his favourite position. So in certain games, I would put Mason Mount there.
Okay.
But I'm going to go because I just feel that he's hard,
man. This is a hard one.
It's Grealish or Foden, man.
I know I'm going Jack. I'm going Jack Grealish. I think he's got the retention. He's got the ability to draw people, to create spaces for obviously Harry Kane and whoever the other striker is going to be. I think he's a glue to a team. So I will personally go Jack Grealish in that role. In this team, I will go Jack Grealish.
I'm going to go Grealish as well. I love Foden. I can't believe I'm starting a team at the moment that might not feature Foden, which is a madness.
See, this is your team. See, in my team, I have all of them. You see what I'm saying? I'll have the ballers out, but you ain't got... You should definitely go Jack Grealish.
He's injured at the moment, isn't it?
No, he's back.
Yeah, but he hasn't really played, has he?
He played Sevilla.
Off the other day against Sevilla. If it was going right now, I'd probably play Foden because of the Jack's not played enough games, hasn't been fit, and Foden has. And Foden's quality, man. If the moment the ball comes into him here, bruv, if these people are running like that, oh my God! And when he gets tight around here as well, he can play. He's
got eye for goal as well. Foden scores goals.
So Foden will go in there now. It's Foden or Jack. I can't decide that. That's Foden or Jack. That's my only one that's Foden or Jack.
Let us know in the comments. Jack Grealish or Phil Foden.
Whoever votes it, gets it.
Yeah. Jack Grealish or Foden in the 10 role.
Yep.
Goes
Harry
without saying.
Kane.
Don't
Harry
need to
Kane
go
is
into
there.
that. Captain, legend. Who's
Do you know
going
how
next
good
to
this
him?
guy is? Do you rate him?
I rate Harry Kane, yeah, highly.
Because I see
Highly.
some disrespect sometimes.
Yeah. But go into that. How highly do you rate Harry Kane? Because
He plays in any era and scores in any era.
yeah, top 5 strikers in Premier League history.
Yeah.
Where would he put him?
Don't know. I even thought about it. I said it. But he is top in any era.
Harry Kane just needs some trophies, man, for respect on his
Sterling,
name.
Sterling and Rashford. This is my position here because I need pace in my team.
Ooh.
Yeah. Rashford started really well.
But,
But I'm going with Sterling.
Sterling.
Sterling's another guy underrated. Gets disrespected. Mad player. Again, I think in any era he performs at the level he's performing. He's a top player. Intelligent, effective, hurts defenders. Defenders don't want to play against him. Rashford is really, he's shown in the last few weeks now, he's liking and enjoying a number 9 role. So I think he'll start vying for one of these positions. But right now I'm going to go Sterling.
Sterling, he was England's player of the tournament
player
as well. Yeah, 100%.
So how can you go into it and not play him?
So, we've got last 2 questions for you because this is your 11. We've seen the 11. Some big decisions in the team.
This team smacks it.
If you had to, 2 people, so there's Jadon Sancho. Are you taking him to the World Cup?
Yeah.
You're taking him?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that's because it's
if I change
looking kind of
formations,
spooky
and
for
he
him
can
at
play
the
that
moment.
position as well.
Yeah.
But if I change it, if I want a winger playing wing back, you can do that.
Sancho wing back?
Yeah, I'll play a winger as a wing back, I'm telling you.
Tuchel, man. You're on this Tuchel thing.
Me.
That's the Tommy Tuchel thing. But
Huddle, bro.
yeah. And the next one is, if you had to take a wild card, somebody that's not really in the picture at the moment for England.
Eze,
yeah? That was an easy one for you.
easy.
Rate him?
He's got a big future, yeah, really big future. I think I just like his balance, his ability to move people, and he's got a nice way to pass.
Yeah.
More goals, more output I want from him, and I'd be putting them demands on him, but mad talent.
Nice. That was an easy decision. I thought you were going to take a while for that. I think maybe Webster, I think he's decent. Maybe Kilman. Kilman's doing his thing at Wolves, but those are just some honourable mentions. But listen, guys. That is another episode of 5 Formations. This is Rio's 11 if the World Cup was happening tomorrow.
If you don't agree with it, I don't care. But tell me in the comments who you would do as an alternative in each position.
Let us know in the comments. I really want to know, especially with this Foden or Jack Grealish one. What do you think about Saka at left wing back?
No arguments, please.
Let's see, man. That's another episode. Like, share, subscribe, and we are out.